It all starts on the afternoon of the 25th of August 2025. Southern China was shaken by a powerful typhoon that suddenly hit. The sky darkened, the wind howled, and the rain poured down in torrents. People wondered, was this the worst ordeal in decades? In just a few hours, winds increased from 100 kilometers per hour to more than 200 kilometers per hour, knocking down trees, flipping cars, and blowing roofs off houses. In Guangdong and Shenzhen, glass from high-rise buildings shattered and debris rained down on the streets. The scene was chaotic, like a battlefield. But it didn't stop there. The storm brought more than just wind. Rain poured down on the streets and flooded homes. Water rose quickly, turning basements and subway stations into seas. Subscribe to the channel if you also believe that staying indoors is safest during stormy weather. The impact of Typhoon number 5 caused the Chinese government to immediately declare a state of emergency. Tens of thousands of people were evacuated from low-lying areas. Motorboats, helicopters, and hundreds of emergency rescue teams rushed into the storm to save people. Schools, gymnasiums, community centers turned into temporary shelters. However, infrastructure was severely damaged. Power was cut off across large areas as electric poles fell. Transport was paralyzed, airports were closed, trains were stopped, and roads were flooded. Engineers and rescue workers are working around the clock to restore essential services. No storm lasts forever, nor can any difficulty stop a determined step. Leave zero if you agree with the above point of view. The consequences are widespread, not just in people's lives, but also in the economy. Factories have closed, supply chains have been disrupted, and farmland has been flooded. People fear losing their crops and their livelihoods. Recovery will require huge resources and months. Even after the storm dissipates, heavy rains continue, increasing the risk of flash floods and landslides. Authorities warn that the situation remains complex and ask people to remain vigilant. For millions of people, this is more than just a memory of a storm. It is also a reminder of human fragility in the face of nature's fierce power. This video is for educational and documentary purposes only, based on verified information. The content is intended to recount and analyze natural disasters, not to create panic or spread misinformation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe to channel and turn on notifications to continue accompanying us on hot stories about nature and human resilience. Oh, instead of being scared of such a big wave, this person seemed extremely excited to participate in surfing without being afraid of anything. Oh my God, I wanted to pee my pants when I saw this scene. Lightning hitting the tree causing flashes of light. God, the nature of anger is something extremely terrible. It can be seen that it can sweep away everything on the road. In a horrifying scene, hundreds of cars were swept away by the tsunami, like boats floating on a rough sea. What if there were people down there? Oh, how horrible. A horrifying volcanic eruption has just occurred, with terrible power launching ash and lava into the sky. Looking at the crater, I think that it won't be long before there will be a similar eruption again. Always ensure your safety. A giant iceberg broke away at Northwestern Fjord in Kenai Fjords National Park in 2022. This majestic sight was recorded demonstrating the amazing power and natural beauty of glaciers. When you have a dream of becoming a basketball player, but reality slaps you in the face, if a monkey could talk, I'm sure he would say, "Okay, I'm fine. Give it to me." A massive storm has hit the planet, Sirius, causing devastating winds and floods. As residents battle the elements, scientists study extreme weather conditions to predict future disasters. I feel like this cat is pursuing his passion, but can't grasp anything. Faced with fierce waves and relentless storms, strong breakwaters protect our shores, demonstrating strength and resilience against the mighty force of the ocean. Do you know the traditional way to clean the house? And that's right here, you can learn this monkey way. Oh, this girl makes me laugh until my stomach hurts. Does anyone know what's wrong with her? Snake Island, home to about 400,000 snakes, is listed as the most unique in the world. Their large and toxic presence makes no one dare to come close, creating a land full of mystery and danger. Insecurity is always lurking, even when you are on a boat, because hippos can suddenly emerge from the water at any time. This creates a dangerous environment, making all activities on the river stressful.
Oh my God.
Can someone explain to me what's going on? Could this be the night swallowing the day? Millions of wild animals hurriedly move towards the river, trying desperately to escape the spreading fire. The sound of chaos and urgency filled the air, with their footsteps rushing and overlapping each other, creating a dramatic scene. Oh my God. I feel sorry for this person, but they should also pay more attention to their behavior. That was a shot that went into the ground. I'm sure this guy will be joining the national team soon. If you feel like being a pirate is too stressful, you can join the marathon. Oh, you didn't see wrong. This is the scene of receding water, pulling millions of fish ashore, creating a terrifying race between humans and countless fish. This chaos and unique scene are truly astonishing. Horrifying scenes of a sudden tsunami in Greenland were recorded as fishermen had to flee for their lives. The power of nature and humanity's quick response to disasters are clearly demonstrated. Durban Beach was closed due to high waves. Intense waves turned the beach into a dangerous zone, forcing authorities to take urgent action. Icebergs create scenes like giant waves. This image clearly demonstrates the power and constant change of the environment. This event raises the question of whether this is a consequence of climate change or just a natural phenomenon. When you feel bored with the usual way of riding, you can try this. A water spray dome formed and reached its height after 7 seconds. As the dome sprays water, the water level at the bottom gradually decreases, creating a vast array of foam that spreads from the water-free surface to a greater depth. The giant waves at Nazaré rise like the wrath of Mother Nature, famous for their record heights. This scene not only demonstrates extraordinary strength, but also honors the courage of those who conquered these terrible waves. In 2011 Canada, there was a terrible fire that burned down millions of acres of pine forests. The fire spread quickly, wreaking havoc everywhere, deforming the natural landscape and causing terrible damage to the local environment and ecosystem. Thousands of ducks are really annoying when they walk across the road, causing traffic congestion. The 2018 eruption of Kilauea volcano demonstrated the raw power of nature. Spectacular lava fountains and rivers of molten rock transformed the landscape, creating new land while engulfing homes and forests. Scenes of glowing lava, roaring sounds, and intense heat have left an unforgettable mark on the big island of Hawaii.